Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's Porter down here in Mass Ave, 1010 Mass Ave. Gonna do a quick visit of the ISD Fire Department, Public Works. Quite a few different departments in here. Just check it out, see what they got going on. Anything of interest, you guys can always check it out too. Even got DTA that has moved to Nubian Square. That used to be on the first floor, like in the basement level there, ground level. So they're by Nubian Square now, which is all good. Same signs there. See what else they got going on. Anything of our interest. Nothing else on the boards over here. Take a quick walk inside and see what they got going on. No, not yet. I'm just checking up the building.
Fire alarm, engine 5.
Engine 5.
Falcon Street's a homeowner's issue. Company's gonna return 553.
Homeowner's issue 553 returning 41.
A lot of interesting stuff. I got more stuff over here as well. You guys can check that out. That's the elevator inspection, but that's actually supposed to be inside the car itself. Let's see if there's one inside the car. It should be. It's supposed to be inside the actual car itself.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for inspection on service. Fifth, I think.
Well, we'll check it out when we go up there. See that?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. With myself, actually. Just document what I see in the city. So I'm gonna go through all the floors to see what's up there, see what's going on.
Well, you know you can't go into private space, right?
Correct, I know that. No private space, no private offices. I know the whole routine is anywhere the public can go, go. Got it.
And you know you're not gonna have a lot of access to some of these
Right.
floors you need.
Right, gotcha. I know. I've been here before, but I want to see if anything changed. If they changed anything since the last time I've been here. And I know they might have put some new departments in there too. Are there any new departments that you know about in this building since the last couple of years? I know DTA office moved out. They didn't move anything in that area over there?
They have,
What's that
but
over?
it's not, it looks like it's not officially open yet.
Gotcha. You know what's
Permanently, there's only a handful of people in there.
gotcha. You know what's gonna be or no?
It's gonna be Public Health Commission.
Public Health Commission. Cool. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Just gonna go up to the top and work my way down. Up to the 6th floor. We always stay in the publicly accessible areas. We try not to go in any private areas or any locked areas or areas that say restricted. Get a QR code there. Oh. Interesting. Alright guys, we're on the 6th floor. They don't have the elevator. I don't know if that's up to date or not. It might be. We'll check it out later on to see if it's up to date. Oh, you go ahead. Yep, just checking out what's going on in the city. This is probably the same that's in the elevator. Staff appreciation survey. It's the same thing as in the elevator as well. So some of these signs are going to be duplicate signs. Some of them may not be. good that they have that in Braille. It's very important. It makes it ADA compliant. Austin retirement system.
529.
CMS dispatch, yes.
Report violence. You guys may know or may not know the emergency 911
EMS has been
system.
en route for 5 minutes.
The 911 system is down for the state of Massachusetts, and it's been down for like several hours. So, if in the event you gotta call 911, you gotta call your local PD by landline. So, if you don't know your landline to your local PD, you should look it up now and notarize it. If you're in the city of Boston, their local line will be 617-343-4911. That's for the main 911 dispatcher. Now, if you're going to reach like the base or like different base, I don't know all of them, but you know, Bravo base is 4270. They got a few of them, but you have to call them directly. You can't call 911 and expect to get any results. As of right now, the 911 system is down, and it's statewide. So they're trying to work out those things. And they encourage you, if it's a dire emergency, pull your local firebox too, because the firebox system is still working, by the way. The firebox system is set up almost like the old telephone system, where it's low voltage, direct current. It's more reliable. Program contact information. A lot of interesting things. Emergency floor, they got a floor plan, which is good. This is like a, I don't know if it's going to pick up that too good because of the screen, but you guys get an idea what it is. You got more stuff on the bulletin board over here as well. Some may be useful, some may not be useful. So we're on the 6th floor now. Once we finish checking this board, we'll go down to the next floor. See what they got going on down there. And to show what this is. You have the right to work. Don't let anyone take it away. That's interesting. I've never seen it worded that way, so I gotta look that up later on. Like I said, some of this stuff is gonna come out pretty clear. Some of it you might have to pause and zoom in. I don't know if I might just do it like that. Maybe it's easier if I do it that way. People always ask me, who am I with? I don't know how to answer that question because I'm not technically with anybody particular, but I'm here to disseminate the news and information to the people. So I could say I'm with the people. I am with myself, because I'm not representing any particular organization or anything like that, if that's the question. The law, equal employment. A lot of times people walk right by this stuff and never ever read it. Don't have no idea what it consists of. Then when they have a problem, they tell you it's been posted at your workplace. Like the right to know. There's a right to know. There's a lot of rights that people should know about the workplace. Safety, occupational safety hazards, and MSD, material safety data sheets, training like CPR, first aid. There's a lot of stuff that workplaces are supposed to provide, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So this obviously is a non-accessible area. You can't go physically back there unless you're allowed back there.
Reported to be outside the station.
Right?
Sorry.
No problem.
I didn't know this was
This
something.
is human resources. Look at the. This is probably like a little waiting area where you can sit down and probably fill out paperwork for human resources, which is pretty cool. A lot of reading. I have to read that later on and see what's on there. I think one's English and one's Spanish. I didn't really look at it thoroughly. It's about anti-discrimination. That's another law that people don't understand how that works either. I mean, they could discriminate you because you're handicapped or disabled or pregnant. It's female, male, color of skin, ethnicity. There's a whole lot of different ways they can discriminate. So it's not just color. It could be a whole lot. It could be education-wise. It could be skill. This is the Spanish version right here. But either or, this is the one I'm going to pay attention to more often and try to read thoroughly later on and see if there's anything new in there that I don't know. All right, so this covers the 6th floor. We're going to go down to like the 5th floor and work our way down.
EMS response, 28-year-old, respiratory distress, 1551.
Always take the survey too if you want. All right, guys. Not much else up here. This is pretty much the area they have.
Rescue 1.
Go down to 5.
Elevator number 17.
Boston Fire Department's been pretty busy. I haven't been listening too much of Boston Police, but Boston Fire Department's been pretty busy all day dealing with all kind of emergencies. Kids locked in cars. That was the one that was so disturbing. It's about 90 degrees outside, and Boston Fire Department went over to South Bay to unlock a person or a child that was locked in a car. So assuming they were locked in the car, the windows had to be up. Because if the windows were down, then you could open the door from reaching inside. So what person or human being would lock their child in a car? That's the question. Oops. How you doing? So this is, take a quick look of Inspection of Services Department, 5th floor.
Number came in from animal control, so no further information.
That's the symbol that they utilize. So if you see guys with that symbol on their jackets or on their hats, or even on their ID, that's the symbol of, I don't know what that means, but that's the symbol of like the ISD department symbol. Child safety window guards. So everybody should be focused on this one here. Child safety is very important. Take chairs away from the windows, open windows from the top, all that good stuff. Do not leave your child unattended. That's the most important one. We're not too sure which one we're going to do first. We're walking here, then walk to the other one. So this is, it's open. It's not closed. If it's a card reader, but it is open. So we'll take a quick walk around and see what they have.
This car that you're looking for should be in front of the target.
Not too sure what that is, but somebody was doing something on there.
Okay, we're in front of the target now. Investigate.
A not-for-personal use rental is inspection only. Oh, that's for like the renter's inspection. So I guess if you used to do a rental inspection, no computer there. I always go left to right, right to left. Got some trophies in there, which is copper, tin. Quick walk around. This is the housing division. Not much to see here. It's gonna take a quick pass through and head out. It's only a quick pass through. It's in Spanish if you read Spanish. This this is English over here. If you're English, sounds good. All right, guys, we're gonna head up out of here and go to the next apartment over. Welcome to housing. This is one that's COVID. Hi, how are you?
Ladder 24, a cardiac disorder, Federal Street, and Franklin Street, Boston. Ladder 24.
I think this is the same stuff they have up there. So, housing.
You got permission to do what you're doing? Are you a constituent or are you doing this for the mayor's office?
I'm doing this for the people so they can see what's going on in the city. So, say if they don't get a chance to come out, they get to read some of this stuff right here. So I'm only going to the publicly accessible areas and document what I see in public.
Oh, okay. So do you have like a website where you speak out to the community?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I usually document a whole lot of. This is one of many things I'm going to document. Pest man. I noticed I don't know if you noticed it. They call it pest management or pest control. They don't call it extermination no more. And there's a reason for that. And I used to do extermination. I know why.
Is that because of the IPMs?
No, it's because they can't guarantee they can get rid of your pests. So they can reduce it but not get rid of them.
Yes.
So they call it pest control, pest management. But that's a good terminology to use now. So they limit the liability they have.
Yes.
All right, take care. Have a good one. I'm not too sure what they do in this department here. I'll take a quick walk around, see what they have. If they have something. Hi, how are you? I always go left to right, right to left. So if I start on the left side, I'm gonna walk all the way left and go all the way right. That's Spanish. Not too sure what they got there. My Spanish is not the greatest, so to me trying to read that would be like suicidal. Something about service for something. That's a whole pamphlet of stuff, though. But it's, this might have to do with the. This could have something. There's a lot of information here too. This might have to do with the compost. Interesting. I'm not too sure what this is. What else we got here? Let's gonna go through this real quick. I'm not gonna go through the whole entire pamphlet, even though I should. I guess I might as well. It's like four more pages. What's this? I'll read this later on once I think I can see it. So once I'll check it all out later on and see what it really means. Some of it could be good, some of it may not be good. That's looking up your permit numbers. All right, take a quick walk around because we got places to go, so I'm not gonna hang around here all day. Now that's interesting. Let's see. Can you get I hope that comes out legible enough for me to read it. I guess if I could see it, it should be legible enough to read it. Sometimes it doesn't come out as clear as I want it to, but. Keep walking down and there's a lot of interesting things.
Have a good night. Oh, today's Tuesday.
It's not a holiday for me, but it's supposed to be a federal holiday tomorrow. So, like I said, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a federal holiday tomorrow. Unfortunately, not everybody gets that day off. I guess these are information that you can Sheet metal. This is more for builders, and this is more like the building department, like more like the building department up here. If you're just doing demolition checklist, they actually have a demolition checklist. I had to read that one too. All right, we'll take a quick walk up and back around again. Everything else is just information. And more information can never hurt. The more information you get, the better off you're gonna be. Safety counts. Safe environment. I don't know who's following up on that, but we'll find out if they are working in a safe environment or not. Some people are not really working in a safe environment, so you really got to be careful on your work environment. Building and structure division. Building. We got electrical, we got plumbing and gas, got commissioner's office. Quite a few things up here. Construction site off hours. So these construction work will not be permitted on the following holidays. Oh, so those days you should not be working. So if you see any of those days here, someone working unless they got permission, that could be a problem. That could be a. Keep that in mind. All right, so some of this stuff we've seen before. It's like duplicate, like even like this stuff right here. All this is like duplicate. I wanted to show what that is. Some of it's duplicate, some of it's not. Youth summer jobs. All right. This is another pamphlet. I'm not going to do this whole entire pamphlet, but that's what they have in the pamphlet. Getting started. That's what else they got up in there right quick. All right, nothing too crazy. Safety counts. This isn't the same thing as over there. Is it the same exact thing? Is it? Okay. And this one's in different language, so probably the same exact thing, just different language. I believe this is the same exact thing in a different language as well. They get another one over here. Same exact thing in a different language. Alright guys, so we're going to take a quick walk around and head down to the next floor and then head up out of here. Emergency evacuation route. I assume there's stairs behind that door. Alright, take a quick walk up and down and fire window safety guard. That's very important, guys. You guys, if you have kids or you know anyone who has kids, pay attention to this, because every year there's someone falling the window, and every year people are leaving kids in cars, and I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if it's just not focusing, not concentrating, not being aware of your surroundings, but those two things, pay attention to. Kids are very important to us. They're 100% of our future. So this is electrical and mechanical 3C plumbing. I'll take a quick walk up. There's not much going on, but we'll take a quick loop around and go down to the next floor. Exit sign is missing a light bulb, which is the older style ones. The new ones got LEDs up there. That's his Spanish. That's cool. All right, guys, I'm just gonna head up out of here real quick, and then that's a good picture of this. That's the Old North Church, I believe. All right, guys. Nothing else up here to see but office space. Here's
Dave, you on Friday?
not sure what that is. This is the same signs. Safety counts, which is safety does count. There, red phone. Not sure what the red phone's for, but it's good to know. Up here, there's not much to see. There's just office space, more office space. They do have an American flag made out of LEDs over there, if you guys can see that. Somebody took, I don't know if they actually put that, no, it's made that way. So you could buy it and it's just hanging up. But you can make one if you wanted to too. All right, guys, head up out of here, head down next corridor. I haven't been in this building probably at least a year, so I should come back and see if anything changed. Like the gentleman downstairs did say, they're putting a new department, public health, down where the DTA used to be at, which is interesting. Then let's. Please, no cashier, no cell phones. Interesting. This is the same holidays where you're not supposed to work. So if you see these days, unless it's like a emergency gas leak or something like that, and where you're allowed to do that, they don't want you working on those days. Site safety plan. That's kind of old, but that was May 15th.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head up.
I think I did.
What the shit they got over here? We'll take a quick spin and.
Engine 14, enter known vehicle, Massachusetts Avenue, and Massachusetts Avenue connector, Roxbury. Engine 14, enter known vehicle, Massachusetts Avenue, and Massachusetts.
I'm gonna read that later on. There's a lot of reading.
Nearest spot 7
All right.
Southampton and Atkinson Street, 1607.
These are just computers that people use to probably look up different things, and I think that guy right there was the guy that was over there. This guy in the picture is the guy I just walked by. If I see him, I'll show you where he's at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy right there is the guy that was behind the counter behind me. He was there a second ago. I don't see him now. That's him right there. If you look across, right, I can't make out his profile, but that's him right there. Same guy. Nice to see your picture on the wall there. All right, guys. What else we got here? If you're a pet lover, don't be a victim. Yeah. All right, let's please see the stuff.
Nobody in the stadium tonight, so I have to come back.
Oh, Tuesday.
Yeah. How we doing, Nicodec?
Some of that stuff is like a lot of important numbers there.
Yeah, nobody else wants to stay inside.
I just. Yeah, you never know. You might need some of those numbers sometime. Not too sure what that is. I just. All right, guys. I'm gonna head down to the next floor. Got a couple more floors to go. Oh, they got a renting. Oh, your home for the weekend. So you got trash, plastic, glass, aluminum, mixed paper. But the city of Boston has they don't do that no more. They got single stream recycling, so everything goes into one. But what the city of Boston did do, they started up a compost program. So some neighborhoods do have it and some neighborhoods don't have it. So what they do, they give you a little green container where you put all your compost in there, and they give you a list of stuff that what's compost and what's not compost. So anything like meat, chicken, and I think fish and stuff like that is not compost. So it has to be like a vegetable or fruit-based product for it to be compost. I could be wrong, but if there's any kind of plant, vegetable, fruit, what else would be considered compost? Obviously, like flower dirt and stuff like that, leaves, twigs. There's probably other stuff that I'm missing, but it's only certain things that is compost. Other things are not really compost. So you just got to kind of read the instructions when they give you the thing there. We're down to 4. We're just leaving 5. Going down to 4, 3, 2. Then we'll be heading up out of here. Just want to show you guys, the ISD building. Those are the lights. So I'm not too sure what this is. Inspection of Services Department, 4th floor. Fire department that way. This is the health division.
Engine 39, lateral 18, a motor vehicle accident, Old Colony Avenue, and Dorchester Street, South Boston, nearest box 72370, Old Colony Avenue, Danrell Street.
I'm not gonna try to read all that. That's a lot of paraphernalia to read. I'll be here all day. If I went through all that, they can. There's a company that it's called Stony Brook, and they eliminate your water bubbler, and they run a line from your local water line, and it's a system just like this, but it has no water bubbler on top, and it has a series of filters, and they come out and change them and maintain it. It's called Stony Brook. Next time I see one of the representatives, I'll see if I can get him to do a video and explain how that works. Actually, there's nothing down there to say. That's just environmental services. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. Next time I see the guy from Stony Brook, I'm gonna see if I can get him to do a video on that water bubbler system that he has. It's good advertisement for him too. A lot of people are not aware of it, but it'd be interesting for people to know. They still gotta actually. Every time I see a payphone, I always pick up to see if there's a dial tone. This particular one doesn't have any dial tone. I have found some in the city of Boston that do have a dial tone and work, which is very interesting. 2 things I always check to see if they work: water bubblers, like the ones that are on the actual. This thing is kind of dark. Water bubblers and payphones is the 2 things I always check to see if they work. The other stuff I don't really care about because this is just fire prevention is very, very important too, especially with people trying to grill and do cookouts and all that kind of stuff. So no grill should be within 25 feet of any structure, just so you guys know. And when you're outside, either have a garden hose or a fire extinguisher handy. You should, just in case. You never know. Especially with the heat being so hot. Little small embers could smolder for hours without you even knowing it. And that's very important too. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here.
Fire on engine 14.
214.
Anything else on location for this? We don't find a white Kia in the area.
That's not my radio, that's their radio.
That was all we had. 2 males left over in the white.
Or maybe it is my radio. Huh. I have to thought it was the area you're doing that. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up. What is that? Well, I guess he's a fire alarm planner. Oh, there's important numbers too. Those important people you might have to call sooner. Hopefully not, but you never know. Alright guys, everything else is just office. I think these are the same ones up there that I just saw. Pretty sure they are. Alright guys, welcome spring. We're now heading to summer. Nothing else of any. Cameras and videotaping forbidden. I guess past that door is forbidden. I don't know how that works. And they can, I guess if you're not allowed back there, then you shouldn't, theoretically you shouldn't be recording anyway. And I don't think I'm allowed back there because they look like more employees. Looks like more employees supposed to be back there than a person like me walking back there. And if I was invited back there, that's something totally different. All right, so we're on the 4th. We're gonna jump down to 3 right quick. See what's on 3. Then we hit 2 and then get out of here. So we're going down to 3 now.
Engine 49, ladder 28, a motor vehicle accident, 264 Deposit Valley Park.
Boston police been having.
Engine 49, ladder 28, a motor vehicle
I don't know what's up with these motor vehicle accidents.
Deposit Valley Parkway, Hyde Park, nearest box
So this is
3851 Riley Road at
this
20,
is no.
16.
There's nothing else you can see here. This is all pretty much parks and recreation. Everything's behind. Okay.
Channel mode.
Let's fix that later on. Notice to. What is that? Bid box? Interesting. Alright guys, let's go down to 2 and then we'll be heading up out of here. They still got hand sanitizer out. 2, then.
Bravo 4538.
So we did it.
Hey, can we just grab an eye number, please?
I gotta find out what that appreciation survey is about. I might check that appreciation survey out. See what that is all about. That's more like a conference room over there. We're not gonna go down there. That's more like a conference room area. Bathrooms. Over here is just Wednesdays. I got a virtual meeting, lost and found. See front desk. And I think this is the same thing we've seen upstairs. I think I did a video of this upstairs, something like just. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. And this one, I definitely did the law, like that stuff. All right.
Engine 24, ladder 23, a central station alarm, 233 Blue Hill Avenue, Roxbury. Engine 24, ladder 23, a central station
Amazon
alarm,
Prime deliveries go to the
Blue Hill
mirror.
Avenue, Roxbury, nearest box 1761 Blue Hill Avenue, Woodcliff Street.
When I was a kid, right? See these lights up here? I didn't know they were lights when I was a kid. I always seen these things in buildings. I never knew.